Here's you, and here's all your social media sites. Right now you talk to them, and they talk to you, and sometimes they talk to each other. But this leaves you either struggling to manage a bunch of little streams, or if you use an aggregation service, drowning in one big one. Location-based services are cool, and they certainly cut the fire hose of data into something manageable, but they create different issues. Verdiggo is a simple solution to these problems. See, your mother was right. It's not always about you. It's called social media for a reason. It's the media, the content that's the important thing. But instead of aggregating that content by the user, Verdiggo aggregates by location and time. Location you're familiar with thanks to companies like Koala, Foursquare, and Whirl. But time has largely been ignored because there's been no good way to integrate it, until now. We start with a map. If you think of the latitude as X and the longitude as Y, then time must be Z. By laying one map for each minute on top of another, we can see how people and media interact over time. We then carry the idea one step further and pretend this stack of maps is a real 3D object, so that when we look at it from another angle, the map line becomes a timeline. From this view, you can zoom in and out of timescales the way you zoom in and out of a map. Pretty neat, right? The other four sides are used as filters for media, IMs and tweets, profiles and wiki entries, and as a homepage for searches. Verdiggo acts like a real-time 3D Venn diagram of all your social media. That way, any one piece of media can act as a gateway, letting you easily find and share related content. For instance, all of the photos, tweets, videos, and status updates created at a birthday party would share a location and timestamp, as would the profiles of the guests creating them. So if you missed the shot of the birthday girl at her finest moment, but Steve McGee didn't, it doesn't matter, because his photos will appear in your stream, even if you're not already friends. Assuming, of course, he's made the photos public. Speaking of which, we want to give users access without compromising their privacy. That's why everything is private, until or unless you choose to share it. At Verdiggo, you own your content, and sharing it is your decision. Verdiggo is much more than a simple aggregator or location filter. It's a building block of social information, making it easier to create and consume content. Verdiggo is whatever you make it.